Here we have the 2021 GMC Canyon, and this is a two-wheel drive elevation edition. And the Canyon got a slight refresh for 2021, which you could tell mostly by the front end. It's got that 3.6 liter V6, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and that allows it to get 308 horsepower. And this one comes in Summit White on gray cloth. And with the Elevation Edition, you have the blacked out grille, then the matte black bottom bumper there. And then of course, with your Elevation Edition, you also get your blacked out 18-inch aluminum wheels. And then your Elevation badging there. So you've got a power driver's seat to move the seat back, forth, up and down. And then you've got this right here to adjust the back. Power door locks, power windows. There's a rear seat. I'm gonna get in here. I've got the seat pushed back a little far back, but not the best room. I mean, if you're wanting that kind of room, you're gonna wanna go up to a Sierra, but for two people that are probably about 6 feet, maybe a little under that, you could fit two of those size people behind each other with no problem. There's your passenger seat, which is all manual there. Now we're gonna check under the hood and take a look at that V6. And there's that 3.6 liter direct injection V6. Like I said, get your 308 horsepower. So you've got AM, FM, XM, and Bluetooth audio, along with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's your backup camera. And then you could just have your lines based on whether you're backing up with or without a trailer. You've got your climate controls. We've also got a little tow haul mode here. There's your shifter. And your center storage, decent. And then you've got your glove box area here with your owner's manuals. Cruise controls. You've got your headlight controls down there. And there is your gauge cluster, which you can toggle with this here. Scroll up and down. Then you hit the menu button and you can go over from trip views, vehicle views, or economy views. And that kind of shows your fuel mileage. And we'll keep that on for the test drive. And that's exactly what we're about to do next with the 2021 GMC Canyon Elevation Edition. And here we go on our test drive, the 21 Canyon Elevation Edition. Decent pickup and smooth shift so far. Braking is good though. I like throttle response coming out of the corners. the gas pedal isn't too heavy, and it's kind of got a sweet spot right where I like it, in terms of if you give it a certain amount of throttle, it shifts. If you don't, it'll kind of stay where it is. And the ride isn't smooth like butter, but it isn't bad at all, especially for a truck like this. It's just a bit bouncy, but not choppy. I'm gonna cruise at 70. And gas mileage, we're getting right at 22 miles a gallon. And the ride is very controlled, even though I've got an empty bed and I'm in this truck. It's still very, I'm not having to do too much. Stays in the lines, no problem. It's not being blown all over the highway. And actually at this 70 mile per hour mark, it's really quite a smooth ride coming down this interstate. And cabin noise is very, very good. I hear a little bit of wind noise, but not hearing much from the powertrain, which is good. It's very smooth. And with this being a 21 Canyon, I'm surprised it doesn't have auto stop. That is something that I would like to see in the mid-size pickup market, especially on the Colorados and the Canyons, but I haven't seen that. Ride's still pretty smooth right now. Gonna open it up just a little bit with the AC on. And for this being an 8-speed automatic, pretty good shifting. It's nothing like the 10-speed. Like if you give the 10-speed automatics in the GMs, you give it throttle, it immediately finds your sweet spot, and the shifts are just crisp and lightning quick. And the 8-speed isn't bad, but it's nothing like that 10-speed automatic. But this is gonna be pretty good for most people. Like I said, the more you want, like if you want that 10-speed automatic transmission, you want the extra leg room, you want the extra features, you might as well just step up to a Sierra. So cruising on this back road doing 46. We're getting 35 miles to the gallon. But a very, very tame ride. The more I drive it, the more I realize that it's pretty smooth. Like I said, especially for a pickup truck. And this, I guess plastic or vinyl, whatever this steering wheel's made out of, that actually feels pretty good compared to most other vehicles I've driven too. And it has a lot to do with the shape, I think. Well, that's my test drive and review of the 2021 GMC Canyon Elevation.